Hey, it's Leo here with the Extra Mile. It's good to see you. And it's good to be seen. You hear me now? Listen, on yesterday I talked about expectation and responsibility as two keys of influence, two critical elements with regard to influence. And I want to piggyback off of that by talking about control. And what I mean by control is controlling what we can control. All right, let me give you a way to think about that. So if you're familiar with Jim Rohn, or if not, you would know or not know that he talked a good bit about life being about the setting of the sail and not the blowing of the wind. And that's a perfect illustration of control. In other words, controlling what you can control. We have a tendency to be frustrated about things that we cannot control. And I have to be honest with you, this was one of the biggest challenges that I had, one of the biggest issues in my life that even contributed to the mindset that I had with regard to quitting, not persevering, not staying the course, because I would focus on the things I had no control over. I would focus on what other people were saying, doing, thinking, believing, and to be honest, what other people saying, do, think, and believe is none of our business. You hear me now? It's none of our business. Even what happens within the elements, the environment that we have no control over, it's none of our business. We need to focus on how we can, going back to these two that I talked about yesterday, what the expectations for us are and what it is that is our responsibility, how we need to respond with our ability. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about some aspects of what it is that we control, but I just want to set it up today as it relates to understanding if the wind blows, it don't matter. You can't control the wind. But consider yourself like the sail of a sailboat. And realize that when the wind blows, it is your responsibility to determine, how do I set my sail to leverage this wind? Again, we've talked about it before. Adversity. Adversity is going to come. Nobody wants adversity. Nobody wants Murphy. But every adversity, every time Murphy shows up, he delivers with him the seed of an equivalent advantage. And if we extract the advantage, that is essentially setting the sail to leverage the adversity, the wind, than it is to focus on the wind blowing and whether or not we wanted it to. It doesn't matter. Don't focus on what you cannot control. That will destroy your life. It will destroy your focus. It will move you in directions you don't need to go. It will steal from you the value of your contribution, your skills and abilities. Leave the stuff that you cannot control alone. And realize that you're like the sail of a boat, and that all you need to do is adjust your sail to leverage the wind. Hey, listen, this has been Leo with the Extra Mile. Until next time, take care.